So welcome. Okay. Guys, if you guys want, you guys can eat in Houston, and then we can include an extra dinner the next night. No, we'll get you fed the first night. Let's forget because you guys have dinners included.
All except for like 3 or something.
Yeah. Okay. Scratch all that. Sorry for the confusion. You'll eat the first night, and we'll send you. I'll send you based on an email with like the different options, and they can choose
have it ready to go.
If they want chicken casado, fish casado, everything like that. Okay.
Awesome.
Very good. You'll be addicted to casados.
I had it the other day. We made it.
Beautiful. This guys right here in bold. That's what you need. Give that to Southwest. Okay. Same thing with dimensions on the bags. All that's the same. Okay. Bags here, same. Sample packing list. Okay, this is where it's going to be a little bit different. Okay, guys, Costa Rica tropical, so it's going to be wet. Okay, you want quick dry clothing if possible. Okay, if you don't have quick dry clothing, don't go buy a bunch of quick dry clothing. Just try not to bring stuff that's too thick, that's going to retain too much water. Try to get stuff that can dry quicker and easier. Okay, you're going to want shorts. You're going to want t-shirts, tank tops, swimsuits. It's going to be 80 degrees every day. Spot on, 80 degrees every day. Typical day, it's typically nice and sunny until around like 1 p.m. And then there'll be like maybe an hour of showers. It's not like a cold rain like we have here. It's a very nice temperature rain. You can seriously just stand there. It feels great. So it's not cold rain. Would you agree? Not cold rain?
Oh yeah, nice.
And so it'll rain, it'll go away, and then it'll be nice. And then throughout the night, it'll probably rain over the night. In my opinion, I prefer it to the complete dry season. The complete dry season can just be way too hot, too much heat. There's no clouds in the sky, so especially if you're fair skinned, it's really dangerous down there during that time. In general, if you're fair skinned, you need to be wearing lots of sunscreen because the sun is quite intense. We're a lot closer to the equator down there, so definitely want to wear sunscreen. You guys will need some type of swimsuits. Ladies, the ladies always write like bring more swimsuits. Okay, so guys, couple pair of trunks. Ladies, couple pair of swimsuits, and you're good to go. Closed-toe shoes. You guys will need some type of pair of closed-toe shoes for when we go hiking in the national parks and stuff like that. That's for your own safety and protection.
What kind of shoes are fine?
It doesn't have to be.
Doesn't have to be nice hiking boots.
Doesn't have to be hiking boots. Don't go spend $100 or more on brand new hiking boots. Something with a little bit of tread. Even if you don't have anything with a little bit of tread, it's okay. You'll just slip a lot. Okay,
we'll just laugh at you. It's okay.
Yeah, but a little bit of tread, something closed toe. Okay, because you don't want to get ants in there. For sure, you'll step on some. You'll step on some ant hills or something like that. You don't want to get bit, or also maybe a snake or something like that. Which they're quite timid. They'll go off as long as you don't harass them. So definitely just some closed-toed shoes that you can wear. You guys will need some flip-flops. We're going to be hitting the beaches, also for showering in the hostels and stuff like that. Some hat, visor, and sunglasses is all optional. Just recommend protect yourself from the sun. The sun will be quite strong. Sleepwear, again,
water
guys,
shoes.
Something appropriate for the dormitory. Say it again.
You skipped water shoes.
Water shoes.
We are going on an awesome rafting trip, and you have to have shoes besides flip-flops.
Yes, exactly. So you guys will need some type of. You can get them at Academy for like $5. Those like cheap little ones with the rubber soles, the kind of like meshy on the top. You can get those for like $5. Or if you want to wear like some kind of like if you have like some Tevas or some Chacos, some like strap sandals, whatever, you can wear those. They just won't let you wear flip-flops on the raft. So some type of water shoes, you can get them for $5 if you're on a budget. Water-resistant jacket or poncho. There will be rain daily, so you can decide if you want to wear a poncho or if you want to wear or if you just want like a little a zip-up waterproof jacket. Okay, or if you don't mind being wet, then you don't need anything at all. Evening wear, something to wear out. Costa Rica is very casual, guys, so don't bring something too fancy. Please leave all bling or jewelry or whatever at home. It's not common down there, and it also just will attract the wrong attention. Costa Rica is extremely safe. You don't have to worry about any physical crime, but if you do leave like something valuable, like your phone or something, out on a table and like walk away, it's gone for sure. So that can go and feed a family for a long time. So definitely don't, if you do have valuables, make sure they're always with you and you're always taking care of them. And the best thing is to do is just not bring any unnecessary valuables down there, okay? Keep it to a minimum, all right? Dark, thin, long pants, long sleeve shirts. This is for two reasons. One, the sea turtle night watch that we're doing now in Coweta on Black Beach down there.
Nice.
A lot of turtles are nesting there, so it's much closer to home.
Yeah.
And also, this is great for mosquito prevention. Okay, for sure. We're going to talk about Zika tonight. We talk about it now. Let's go ahead and get it out of the way, guys. Zika. There's no cure for Zika yet. There's no. They have no vaccine yet for it. So what can we do? We need to try to prevent mosquito bites as much as possible. So we're going to constantly be reminding you. It's one extra thing. Guys, sunscreen. Guys, put on your DEET, put on your mosquito repellent. Guys, drink water. These are things that we're going to constantly remind you to stay hydrated. So you guys are going to paradise, okay? But in paradise, sometimes these things are things you have to worry about. So, if there's anyone here that is currently pregnant or wanting to become pregnant, then that's a different conversation we need to have, okay? But if not, then you should be good. We're going to use as much repellent as possible, and that's it. Typically, if you do get the virus, it passes within a week, and then sometimes there will be cases of nausea or slight little vomiting or something like that, but typically passes within a week to 2 weeks and tops. So that's basically the best thing we can do is to just use repellent, and that's what we're going to be doing on a daily basis anyways. And also wearing these long sleeve pants, etc. I think you were wearing socks with your sandals last year, right?
No.
Oh no, that was okay.
After I broke my sandals, I used my shoes the whole time. I destroyed my sandals. I fixed them.
Guys, you want to, and when I say dark thin, that's because you don't want anything too neon bright in front of, it can distract the turtles that are coming to nest. So you do want to bring dark clothes, okay? Dark colored, excuse me.
So are the long pants, are they just for this night, or is it just you always need long pants?
No.
It's just for this night.
You can wear long pants anytime you want, but shorts are recommended.
Yeah, it's just for that night. Yeah. Quick dry towels again, guys. Don't bring big thick beach towels. It's just going to retain too much water.
They never dry.
Yeah. You need a day pack, like we're talking about, a small backpack, drawstring shoulder bag, something like that to just take with you to and from the beaches when we're doing stuff. Reusable water bottle, definitely. The water's great throughout the country, except for in Coweta. While we're in Coweta, we'll get you guys bottled water and some jugs and stuff like that so you can refill. Okay. Coweta, the locals drink the water, but you guys might get traveler's diarrhea because you're not used to it. It's just different bacteria that you're not used to in the water there. But the rest of the country, the water's potable. It's good. It's not like in Mexico, for example. Okay. Let's see. You need a few quart, gallon-sized Ziploc bags. These are very important in Costa Rica. Like a gallon-sized Ziploc bag to keep your stuff dry, your camera and whatnot, or just get a waterproof camera, but to keep your phone dry and stuff. Again, like we were talking about, we've already talked about a couple trash can liner bags, separate wet clothes, dry clothes. Guys, if you wear eyeglasses or contacts, bring extra ones. You might lose them, if you're in the ocean or whatever, you might lose them. Over-the-counter meds. Dramamine is for nausea, motion sickness. If you do have any kind of motion sickness, you'll definitely need it. Winding roads. A lot of people get ill because of that.
Crazy drivers. Stop-start winding roads, yeah.
Imodium, guys. It's very common when you travel to get traveler's diarrhea. Okay, typically it'll last like a day, 2 days tops. But get some Imodium as well. It's good to have on you. We have all these supplies as well. A lot of times you won't get anything, but it is common. Okay, and it's not like knock you on your butt like you're laying in bed for 4 days kind of sickness. But you might be like, oh, I need to go to the restroom real quick or something like that, okay? It's just called traveler's diarrhea. You're exposed to new bacteria that you haven't been exposed to before. It doesn't mean that it's dirty there. It's just a different type of, here's just as,
Different type of E. coli.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Different type of E. coli.
And your belly's not used to it. That's all it is.
Because everything like food-wise and stuff like that, exceptionally clean, guys. They take hygiene very importantly. The food's delicious. You'll love that. But yeah, it's anywhere you go in the world. And then after you've had food poisoning a couple times, then you just stop getting it. Get that deli belly a few times, you're good to go. No, I'm sure you'll be fine, guys. Tylenol, headaches, things like this. Bring a couple down. Whatever prescription drugs that you do bring down, if you are bringing any, make sure they're in their original bottles. Okay, you need to have them on there. Toiletries, guys, same stuff. You want to break those down into 3-ounce bottles. Sunscreen, guys, buy it here, take it down there. Reason is because they marked up the price. It's almost double down there because they like to take advantage of the fair-skinned neighbors coming to visit. So they.
Are you gonna have your big bag?
Bug spray. Do what?
Are you gonna have your big bag of the leftovers?
We should. Yeah, that should still be there.
It's hard, to get 3 ounces. You just have to buy a whole bunch of little 3 ounces, or
yeah.
If you're not checking something big.
Right.
Most is in big quantities.
Those quart-sized bags, you can put like 12 of those little 3-ounce bottles in there.
Yeah.
So fill like 4 of those up with sunscreen.
Yeah.
Fill a couple up with aloe vera. Get a couple squirt bottles of repellent, a couple shampoo, whatever. When you go down there, you can go in with one of your roommates on getting a bottle of shampoo, conditioner, whatever, together. But I would just recommend getting sunscreen down there. For sure, 35 or higher. Okay, we say 50 to be safe, but for sure 35 or higher. Anything less than that, you're going to burn. Okay. And you need to be basically, and we'll remind you this, you need to apply first thing in the morning, let it soak in, because if you're putting it on right before you're jumping in the water, it's going to go right off. Yeah, and it's bad for the coral, etc. So definitely, but we'll be reminding you all that. Camera with charger, guys, waterproof type of camera recommended. If you can, don't go buy a brand new waterproof camera just for this trip. But do keep in mind that it will be wet the majority of the time, so you do want to make sure that it's safe. There will be lots of opportunities for underwater shots and stuff. Padlock combo lock, bring one of those as well. You'll have little lockers. Deep inside repellent we already talked about. Passport, bring several photocopies as well. Okay.
I would like you guys to each bring me a copy, or you can just bring if you want, you can just bring your passport to the science office and we'll scan them and print them there. And so that would be easy if you want to do it that way. I don't have a problem doing that.
Sorry, guys. ATM debit card, backup credit card, whatever like this, same story. Withdraw local colones. The currency is called colones, okay? It's 500 colones for $1. I believe now it's 550 colones. It sounds like a lot, but a coconut will cost coconut will cost 500 colones, so it's $1. An average meal, a good local dish, will cost typically around $6, and you can eat very well for that. That would be a very wholesome meal. The most famous dish, traditional dish, is called casado, which in Spanish means marriage, and so that's typically rice and beans, plantains, your choice of meat if you eat meat. So it'd be chicken, beef steak, pork, or fish. If you don't eat meat, then they can make it vegetarian for you. And then there'll be a salad, and did I already mention rice and beans?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you could do it again,
rice?
Yeah
okay.
For breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
So for breakfast, it's rice and beans. For lunch, it's beans and rice. And for dinner, it's rice and beans. So it's just all day, flat beans and rice. You're going to love it. Okay. But it's delicious. And when you come home, you're going to be like, where can I get some good rice and beans? And it's like, you can't find them here. Not like that. Yeah. Was there a question? No?
Just a suggestion with the cards. I found that most banks and credit card companies, you can just do it online, where you can let them know, or you can just call them. And my credit card has just an automated system. So you just tell them where you're going and when you're going, and you're done. But make sure you do that, because we had somebody last time that didn't do it, and she was not happy about that. And so they will lock your card, and you won't be able to use it.
Yeah.
And credit card, just for backup.
Yeah, exactly. That's just backup. And if you don't have a credit card, don't worry. And guys, we're not going to leave you stranded. Every trip, we have to lend money to someone, and then their parents or whoever will deposit it into our account or whatever. If your card gets eaten, damaged, destroyed, whatever, when I say eaten, I mean by the machine. by the ATM machine. The guy at the store is just like shredding your card. Yeah. No. Guys, we're not going to leave you stranded. We're not going to say, okay, well, yeah, good luck getting home. No, guys, we'll make sure you have a blast. Okay, that's what we're here for.
So make sure you have enough money in your bank.
Yeah. Now, that's the thing. Whatever debit card you do bring, make sure that it's attached to the account that has the money in it. That's important. Now, they do accept U.S. currency down there. That's normal. So you can pay in U.S. cash all the time as well. So if you do want to bring an extra $50 or something, $100 or whatever, don't bring too much, please.
No.
And guys, while we're there, we save all the souvenir shopping for the last day. We take you to a market in San Jose that has absolutely everything that you've seen across the entire country, but for about half the price. So, and plus, they know us there. You can haggle. You can get it down real cheap. So we save all the souvenir shopping for the last afternoon. You guys can go crazy, get all the stuff you want. Best souvenirs to bring home from Costa Rica, coffee and chocolate. Best in my opinion.
Apparently.
But if you want to bring a huge hammock home too, and all these kind of things, go for it. Get wild. But, definitely never take the first price. I say, can I get 2 for that or something, okay? Is there anything that on this packing list that you feel should be on there or that was overlooked?
Yes.
Yeah?
For mainly the girls, I guess. I don't think it affects guys as much.
Yeah.
Gold Bond makes a really awesome rub that you can put on your thighs to prevent chafing. And it's super cheap and it's amazing.
Awesome.
So, because I know it's going to be hot and wet, and I'm always worried about that.
Just and a few things with, like you said, don't pack an outfit for every day. The hostels will have laundry facilities if you need to use them. Some of them are cheaper than others. And a couple of them we saw last time we will put together, if we need to wash clothes, we'll combine all of our clothes and make one load out of it. And because if you leave your clothes, I like to put all my dirty clothes in a Ziploc bag, and when you open it, it's literally like I don't want to be near it. It smells bad. But pack light. You'll be in shorts and t-shirts or whatever, your swimsuit all day. Who knows?
You guys can buy cute little tank tops and stuff out there as well. But just pack super light, guys. Bring as many tank tops and swim trunks, especially for the girls. Swimsuits can fit in your palm, But I'm trying to think of what else. Guys, we're gonna do a very in-depth on-ground briefing while we're there, covering the do's and don'ts while we're in the country. Obviously, don't go to the ATM by yourself at 2 a.m. or something, right? But Costa Rica is very, very, very safe compared to a lot of Central American countries. Costa Rica is very safe. Like I said, it's just petty crime things, which could happen anywhere. Leaving.
I lost something last year.
He lost his solar panel.
I accidentally left it hanging on the wall, and came back. It wasn't hanging on the wall anymore.
And that's so surprising, especially because Spencer is such a good spot. Let's see here. Travel checklist, guys. Again, I'm going to need a photocopy or scanned copy of your medical form, okay? And also need the release form as well. You need to make sure you have your passport. Okay, you've already done that. Tell your bank you're going to be out of the country from the 9th to the 21st, okay? Transportation to and from the airport. Make sure you have rides.
Does anybody need a ride? I don't know if I'm going to make it, because I can get rides if we need to.
Yeah.
Okay. We get back on the 21st, right?
Yeah.
Correct, you'll be back in the evening. Or actually, we'll look at the flights in a second. You might get back earlier. And then you need to bring a debit card or something, okay? Then you get your money out. Adequate money for the trip. Guys, I've had someone do it as low as $75. But basically that was just for extra food and for to get his wife a souvenir.
And we didn't spend over $150 last year.
You guys have spent over $150?
No.
Yeah.
That's not counting our tax.
Right. And also because you guys, now, I will tell you though, if you're going out and drinking every night, that bill will start to get higher and higher, okay? It's not cheap to drink in Costa Rica, okay? It's not expensive. He's making a face. No. Beers are $1, $2, so that's not awful, obviously. But if you're starting to get cocktails and pina coladas and stuff like that, the price is going to go up on that. But don't worry. Well, like I said to the other guys, don't be that tourist, okay? Especially when it's all hot and stuff like that. You do not want to have a hangover on a winding bus in nice, awful humidity.
I will fell you.
I will fail you.
Yeah.
If you puke on the bus, you're failed.
If you get drunk bad, you will not pass.
Trip materials from professors. Okay. Bags packed within airline regulations. Pack lightly, guys. And then Costa Rica contact information. Now, guys, you have to realize that in Costa Rica, addresses are a little bit different, okay? It's not like this one, they have an actual address because it's right next to the Supreme Court in San Jose, so it's a very nice area. But like in Cahuita, the address is 100 yards from the national park. That's like, it's like under the third palm tree to the left of the bus stop, okay? Like these are kind of the
everybody knows where it is, though.
The addresses that they use, okay? So basically, numbers, name a place, ask someone where you're there. Nobody's going to need the address, or nobody's mailing you something there. But this is just for you guys to have to give your loved ones so they can match it up with the itinerary and know where you are in case they need to reach you, okay? Again, they have this number here. They'll call me. It will go directly to the voicemail, and then I'll receive an email. I'll receive an email notification right away, and then we can contact your people back, okay?
All these places have Wi-Fi. I mean, it's probably not as good as you're going to have in Europe, but it's there. And, I mean, Spencer's is spotty. You have to sit in the right spot to get it, but it works. And
I want to go over the itinerary with you guys because, I love England and Scotland, but I love Costa Rica and Panama way more. And both are great. Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, this is just it's two different, just completely two different things. So this one for me is just I love outdoors. For me this is much more exciting. So we're just going to go through the itinerary with you guys quickly, and you'll be able to tell everyone, won't you? Because you're doing both, right?
Yeah.
See, look at you. You're going to be able to tell everybody like, okay, well this one's great for this, and this one's great for this. So guys, you're going to arrive late in the evening, 10:30. Don't worry, we're going to feed you for sure. Okay. And you go to bed, and then the next morning we're waking up really early. But don't worry, you can sleep on the bus. We're going to go to the Caribbean coast, Cahuita. Do you guys want to see a map of Costa Rica real quick? Yeah?
Cahuita, we go from San Jose up over the mountains. We'll be up in the clouds and then down a long ways down. It's really pretty.
It's really beautiful.
Are we? Who's driving us?
Memo and Jerson.
Okay, so we have this guy. He'll walk up to you and he'll talk to you, and you're like, "Whoa, you sound like an American." He's a Costa Rican that grew up in Reno and now lives in Costa Rica. So he'll be talking to you like American style, and then all of a sudden he's speaking Spanish. But he's a great driver. But it's start, stop, wind.
Okay, guys. So San Jose, right in the middle. We're arriving in San Jose. Next day, boom, we're headed to Limon. This is this province here. We're coming right down here to Cahuita. Okay, that's Cahuita Point. Cahuita's an awesome little piece of paradise. That's where our local guides are from. Our entire Costa Rica team is from Cahuita. And we got a new guide as well, Silver. But so we'll spend the first, we'll get there, and we'll get you guys checked in at Spencer Seaside Lodge. You're seriously 20... Guys, you're like seriously 20 feet from the Caribbean Sea. You can sleep to the surf each night. It's a rustic jewel. I absolutely love that place. It's very, very cool. There'll be geckos all over, and it's cool. There'll be sloths all in the trees. It's very nice.
Howler monkeys every morning, yelling
monkeys,
at you.
There's fresh bananas right there. You take
Questions.
coconuts.
Can you pet the sloths?
You can. They recommend not because they can be aggressive.
They bite you really slowly. It takes forever for them to let you go.
Those claws are no good. So
we never saw one that wasn't out of a tree last year.
Let's stay focused, and then we'll get back on the sloths. So, guys, 4-hour bus ride to Cahuita, very, very scenic. Okay, and then we're going to go to Cahuita National Park. We're going to do a wildlife tour. You're going to learn all about the flora and fauna. You're going to learn about medicinal plants, what you can do with these, basically how you can use the nature around you for your own well-being. Our guides are incredible naturalists. They grew up in this environment. It's like their backyard, so they know a ton of information. So you'll definitely be a very cool experience, and you'll see a lot of wildlife. That evening, we're going to go and we're going to go for sea turtle conservation project. So basically, we're just going to go walk the beach at night, Black Beach, Playa Negra, and we're gonna hope to see sea turtles nesting. If we do get lucky enough to see it, very cool experience. Next day, breakfast, day briefing, surf lessons. Okay.
And I will film you all. Yeah.
We will have basically these 2 days we'll switch. So we haven't decided which group's going to do which yet because we have Seminole State College and then we have USAO. So one day you guys will do surf lessons and then you'll go to the Bree Village. The Bree is the biggest indigenous community in Costa Rica. They have a village named after them called Bree. And we're going to go there, and we're going to learn more about medicinal plants. We're going to learn how to make cacao, from the fruit. How to make chocolate, organic chocolate. How to make it. We're going to eat traditional Bree food. We're going to learn all about their culture and sustaining their culture and the importance of doing that. And that's going to be one day. And then the next day is going to be the Caribbean bike cruise from Puerto Viejo, which is kind of like the backpackers hub. 20 minutes away from Cahuita.
Everybody will offer you pot there. Don't buy it.
Yes. There will be a strange aroma floating in the air there.
Why did you look
Why did you look at me?
First thing somebody said to me when I got there.
We'll be doing a bike cruise from Puerto Viejo to Manzanillo, and then back from Manzanillo back to Puerto Viejo.
Are we kayaking in between?
And then there was we took out the kayaking from that part because last year was a little too much. Were you on that?
No, we didn't kayak last year.
Oh, you didn't kayak?
We just biked.
Oh, then we're keeping the kayak, yeah. We'll still kayak.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Or we'll kayak in
we can kayak wherever, yeah.
We'll kayak. Don't worry. There'll be kayaking, yes. You love kayaking. Yeah, sea kayaking. Yeah, here it is. Sea kayaking, Puntuva. We're kayaking, don't worry. And then we'll flip-flop, okay? Because we don't want to have 30 people on bicycles at one time. It's too much.
Yeah.
Next day, guys, we are going to Panama. So definitely don't lose your passport before this. We're going to Bocas del Toro. Has anyone already looked to see what Bocas del Toro looks like?
I have one of my handouts that I've been emailing you guys, ready to go for Bocas del Toro.
It's gorgeous. So. 7 islands. Yeah, I'm not going to show you yet. You go look tonight, okay? It's gorgeous. You're going to love it. 7 islands, so there will be opportunity for island hopping and doing all that. Or look now. Okay, that's fine. And then while we get there, we're on the main island, Isla Colón, named after Columbus. And then while we're in Bocas, we're going to do a dolphin mangrove and snorkeling tour, go to some very pristine, nice beaches. You will see dolphins. They're always in that cove. The mangroves are very cool as well, and the beaches that we go to are very nice. Next day, free day. On this day, you can do whatever you want. We will keep you entertained. We will give you advice and recommendations. And then we're going to leave Bocas. We're going to go to Cahuita, spend the night in Cahuita. And then the next morning, whitewater rafting Rio Pacuare, voted one of the best rivers for scenic beauty, for rafting, for continual rapids, and for just natural scenic beauty. Voted one of the best in the world, top 5. Actually, that's by National Geographic.
Amazing.
Yeah, and this guy knows whitewater rafting. He used to be an instructor.
Used to be a guide. And
it
was a great trip.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It was great. I lost my waterproof camera, and I was really mad for 10 minutes. But then I looked around and I was like, "What are you complaining about? Come on!" And then I got over it. But if it wasn't that beautiful, I'd have been mad for the rest of the trip, for sure. Guys, Rio Pacuare is awesome. You will scream. It's wild. There's
big rapids.
Yeah, it's class 3-4, and then and then there's some sections that are 5, but we won't be doing those.
4s are big enough for them.
Yeah. And then, you will fall out sometimes. It'll be great. And then,
hopefully. And
then we're going to go to Tortuguero. Tortuguero is an amazing spot. It's one of the most diverse places. It has seriously for the size of the place. I believe it has more bird species than any other part of.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, of Costa Rica. So for wildlife and biodiversity, Tortuguero is top. It's amazing. And so there's all these gorgeous canals and everything that we'll be going down, and we'll be renting kayaks and going. You guys can, in the mornings, if you like birding, you can go with Dr. Shaw. He'll take you out birding early in the morning. And we'll do a lot of hiking. We'll go try to see sea turtles laying at night, and it'll be really beautiful. You'll enjoy it, and we'll relax on the beach. And then again there, you'll have another free day as well. And then the last day, we'll depart from Tortuguero. We'll go back to San Jose. We'll do that souvenir shopping that I was telling you about, so you guys can load up on coffee, chocolate. Chocolate you want to buy from Brie direct, because that's the organic made, straight right there in front of you from scratch. And then yeah, we'll have our farewell dinner program closing, and then we'll take you to the airport on the 21st. So that is the itinerary. Let me make sure I'm on this right. Yeah, so guys, you guys have 8 dinners included in your program. I mean, so that's awesome. The reason we do that on this trip is because with groups, like there's many options, okay? But we're able to get the prices down so low for you guys that basically you only have to cover 4 of your own dinners.
Do we have any of the hostels that have kitchens?
Let's see where we stand. San Jose has kitchen.
Spencer's doesn't.
Spencer's doesn't. Salinas, I don't know. Tortuguero, they're making dinner for us. So San Jose,
okay.
They're from.
I was just curious because it was fun. We did one together last year, and it was fun. Our guides taught us how to cook the local food.
Oh yeah, that was good. The one in Uvita or the one in barbecue we did?
In Uvita.
Okay, yeah. So guys, you only have 4 dinners to cover, and then your lunches during the day. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff included in this trip. Let me close this out.
And remember, one thing that you didn't say that I think I've told everybody else is that to get out of Costa Rica, the first thing you do when you get in the airport is you do not go check in. You go to the tax counter and you pay to get out of the country. And is it $29?
Yes, thank you.
$29?
Yeah, I think that's on the. Is that
it's on there. Yeah, so we have our taxes.
Yeah.
So they will not let you check in because they stamp your ticket, and then you go over to check in. But
basically, Costa Rica says thank you for coming. We hope you had a good time. And now pays $29 for your leave, so we can keep it beautiful for you. That's what they do.
So they'll take your
keep
credit card, debit card,
$29, or you can pay with card. But keep $29 on you, Costa Rican or U.S. to fork over them at the end. That's the only thing, other than lunches and stuff like that you have to take care of. I want to go over the names real quick to make sure that we don't have any mistakes. So, can you guys see these? Is Desiree here? Desiree, is that correct? Yeah. Kaylee here?
Kaylee's not. That's right, though.
That's right. Is Brandy here? Hi, Brandy. Brandy Alexander. Bailey? All right, Bailey. Vincent? Vincent. Okay. Elena? There we get up. It's Rayleigh. Mackenzie?
She's not here.
Okay.
That's right, though.
Alexia?
No.
No? All right. Zach? Edelman?
Is it just Zach? Is it, everything's in? Is that just Zach? Not Zachary or anything like that.
Well, it is Zachary.
Is that what's on your passport?
I think it's Zachary.
All right.
Find that out for us and let us know.
Let me know. Can you find that out for me this evening?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Can you make a note for yourself?
Yep.
Thank you, buddy. All right. Edel man. And then we're not sure if it's Zach or Zachary. Okay, got you. And then we've got Jason Shaw, and then Christian Morgan is the he's a really cool guy. You guys will love him. He's one of the professors at Seminole State College. He's flying with you guys, so we're able to get to our 10 because otherwise you can't have a group booking unless you have 10.
When are they getting there?
They are getting there, I think, 30 minutes before you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so pretty much more or less like right around the same time. Yeah. So everything else other than that is good, guys? Yeah, correct? Okay, cool. What I'm going to do is I'll send you the code and everything as well, and everything that I covered. I'll send you all that electronically, and then you're good to go. Now's the time for questions. I'm listening. I'm just closing out. Go ahead.
If we have a rolling suitcase, it's probably a really bad idea to bring it here, right?
People brought some last year, but
I would not bring one.
yeah,
So
it's
you're
easier.
dragging it through.
The way they're going to be moved is they're going to be put on top of the buses and they're like tied down.
It is Zachary on my passport.
It is Zachary.
Yep.
Okay,
Zach?
No.
ZACKARY.
ARY.
All right, hold on. Spell that again.
ZACKARY.
ZACKARY.
Yep.
Awesome. Southwest.
Yeah, do you have? I mean, bags work. And we had roller ones last time, but sometimes they just. My wife brought one, made me mad. But
Duffel bags, guys. Backpacks, easiest way for sure. Other questions? What do we have? Anything? No.
Is it really humid?
Yeah. Not awful, unbearable. I love it.
Oh, it's great. I
can guarantee one thing down there: you will leave Costa Rica healthier than before.
The coolest thing for dinners and lunches, they have like fresh fruit drinks. They literally like throw the fruit in the blender and make it right there with like the fresh fruit. And they are so good.
Should I shut down?
Sure. I mean, just remember that like you said, there's lots of sun. Your things will plug right into the wall. I mean, whatever you want to bring, phone chargers, whatever. I would just turn your phone off anytime we're not in the hostel. No reason to have it on. And also, we're only an hour difference. It's Mountain Standard Time there.
Yep.
And so it's just like we're an hour. Your parents will be an hour ahead of you. So you could call them or call your whoever your best friend is. You have to call. You can call Brenna. Guess what? Send her pictures. Since she wouldn't come with us. But
remember not to be stuck in that thing all the time.
No.
A lot of times we'll notice that we'll get to a place and it happens to have Wi-Fi and everybody's just
in the hammocks,
updating and it going on. It's like, guys,
let's go.
You are.
Zach had a question. He hasn't asked you though. Is there any way for him to do some fishing?
Yeah. You can go fishing with King.
Okay.
For sure. Now they don't use like a big rod and stuff like that you might be used to. He's got like a little.
Does he have to buy a license or
spool?
anything?
No.
Fishing?
King will take you fishing. You just pay for his gas.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Yeah. King, and then I'm sure you'll be able to find I know Christian Morgan would go fishing. I know he'll want to do that for sure. I'm sure there'll be 4 people. He typically will take 4. That's it.
Okay.
You'll catch red snapper, mackerel, tuna, and then the boys will show you how to cook it up at night.
Okay.
Yeah, cool, man. Just remind me when we get there, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So with Zika virus being an issue, will we have nets at night, mosquito netting, around where we're sleeping, or how does that work?
Yeah, no. You won't have mosquito nets